As an avid dorm builder, you tend to use a ton of items and definitely spend a ton of diamonds. For example, my current dorm, have no clue how many diamonds I've spent on it, but I do know I've spent about 20 to 25 hours so far making it, and I'm nowhere near finished. If you're a dorm builder, you will know that there are a decent bit of dorm items. They're not a bad amount, but there could always be more. And in today's video, I'm counting down the top 10 items I think should be dorm items and why. And I would love to know what you guys think, if you agree, if you disagree, and what items you think should be added to the dorms. And let's get started.
Sounds correct.
The first item I think that should be a dorm item is the treasure tracker's chest. This is an accessory item with 4 toggles at the moment, and it is absolutely adorable. And I think it would be so cool for us to be able to place a little chest somewhere around our dorms and be able to have all 4 toggles and maybe even more toggles where you could just have like a pile of gold in your dorms. And I think it would be really, really cool. It would add definitely a lot of roleplay features in my opinion, but this is definitely top 10 on my list. The second item I would love to see as dorm items are mermaid potion bottles. I think being able to display each and every single mermaid potion bottle in our dorm would be amazing. Now, we do already have a potion bottle item. It's a magical potion, but I more would like to see us be able to display the specific tail potions and the potion bottles obviously looking like the tail image potion bottles do. I'd love to see that in the future. I think this would also be really, really cool. And if users have things like shops or bars in their dorm, this would be one really cool item that I think could help showcase and add another roleplay effect to their dorms. The third item I think should be a dorm item is obviously the Summit Shredder goggles. I'm actually really surprised that these aren't a dorm item. I don't actually think any of the Summit items are, if I knew how to spell, are dorm items. So I would love to see not only just the goggles, but that entire set become, a dorm item. But if not, just the goggles. I like displaying glasses, and I used to have like a whole shelf of every single pair of glasses in the game. So I do think it would be really cool to have these as our dorm item. I think the only thing close to the goggles would probably be the sleeping mask up here. But even then, it's not the Summit Shredder goggles, so it's just not the same. The fourth item I would like to see as a dorm item are the clovers. I'm actually really surprised that this item and other similar clover items are not dorm items. I'm not 100% sure why they wouldn't be. Maybe if it's because like they're an older model, but I would love to see these as dorm items or something similar to clovers as dorm items. As someone who obviously uses a lot of nature elements in their dorm, and I'm actually building a garden dorm, it would be really cool to have these in our dorms. This maybe not be everyone's like something they'd put on their top 10, but this is definitely something I'd put on my top 10. Just because, again, I like clovers, and they're a really cool thing that I think should be added to the dorms. I think also, if they do add them, that they should have a toggle between 3-leaf clovers and 4-leaf clovers, so you could make like a clover patch and then throw some 4-leaf clovers in there. Maybe that's just me, but I do think that would be extremely cool. The fifth item I would love to see as a dorm item is the Mermaid Royalty Crown. I think this one's actually really, really valid because we do have a Mermaid Royalty sea cell seashell. Sorry, I have a speech impediment, so I can't speak properly. But we do have a mermaid royalty set for dorm items that do look absolutely amazing. Don't get me wrong, but I would love to be able to display this crown somewhere in my dorm. I'd love to actually see it on some kind of like stand, like the Goddess of Triumph necklace, but instead it be a headpiece. I think that would be really, really cool. I don't know. I don't think a lot of people have this item from what I've seen. I'd also love to see toggles for this item in the future, both for the dorm and obviously for wearable, because I would love to actually separate certain pieces of these and wear them by themselves, especially like the chains. I think that would be really, really cool. Hiya, I'm gonna quickly interrupt this video just to talk about a couple things real quick. If you want, you can skip past this part, but I just have a couple things that I want to bring up. Firstly, thank you guys so much for 1,000 subscribers. I really didn't know if I was gonna hit it in 2026, or sorry, 2025. It's 1 minute till 2026 as of recording. So happy New Year's! But I'm really thankful, back to what I was saying. I'm really thankful for the 1K subs that you guys have given me. It means a lot. And I also want to let you guys know that I am officially a YouTube partner, which means I can finally get paid from making content on my YouTube videos. If you know me or have been watching my content for a while, you guys know that sometimes I spend weeks, if not months, on certain YouTube videos. I have a couple videos up that I spent like 7 weeks on. So a lot of my videos do take time. Sometimes it doesn't seem like that because there tends to be a lot of errors or very bad editing because I do all of this by myself. So if you guys can, like the video, share the videos, those kind of things, it really does mean the world to me. And if you really don't like the video, that's cool, but please let me know what about the videos you don't like, ways that I can improve, those kind of things, because I want to make content that not only I enjoy, but you guys enjoy. And if you guys aren't enjoying it, I want to know why. I'll stop yapping, but a quick thank you again for 1,000 YouTube subscribers. That means the absolute world to me, and Happy New Year's. I'll see you later. Bye! The fifth item, well, items, would definitely be the Fountain Girl items slash shit set. None of these items are in the dorm, but I do think it would be kind of cool if you, like, bought all of the items, that all of them could be displayed, or even maybe a miniature Fountain Girl could be put in your dorm. I think it would be really cool if we had something like that. Like, I definitely like the Bloxy award here. Maybe a stand like that with the Fountain Girl on it, or maybe you get that when you win a Halo, like your first Halo you've ever won. I think that would be kind of cool. Obviously you can display Halos in your dorm, but I do think it would be kind of cool to have a miniature Fountain Girl in your dorm, just because I think that would be cool. But at least, at the very least, the set items, and then, you could finick with stuff and make your own Fountain Girl in your dorm if you wanted to. But I really love this set. It's a really beautiful set, and I would love to be able to display, at the very least, the wand. The wand is amazing, and I'd love to maybe use the crown as, like, a handle, or it kind of gives the base of a cupcake for me. I don't know why, but maybe I'm just hungry. I don't know. Love to hear what you guys think in the comments below, but I definitely would love to see this set as a dorm item. The seventh item I would love to see is this really old Easter basket. This might be one of the other ones that are like this is just a me thing, but I would love to see the Easter basket as a dorm item. I'd also love to see it have maybe a toggle for like an empty basket, so then we can have wicker baskets in our dorms. Like, I can imagine like thousands of things that I already know that I can do with these items in my dorm. I have so many ideas that I can think of for this, and I think it would be really, really cool. The eighth dorm item I would love to see is either of the microphone accessories, either the Popstar microphone or the Midnight Strikes microphone. I think this would be actually super, super cool. Again, maybe this is just a me thing, but I would love to use this to build like stages, and I feel like there's a bunch of other cool things you could possibly do with this. But either microphone I think would be a pretty cool item to have in the dorms, and I'd love to see maybe at least the pop star microphone have a toggle where it's standing on like a mic stand, at least one of them. And you could also have the mic stand just be the mic stand by itself. I do think those would be really cool items. I don't know if there will be like big hits, but I definitely know it would be something I would use like all of the time. The ninth item I would love to see is as a dorm item, is the Rosie Liana purse. This purse, I have no clue when this purse came out or even when I got this purse, but the moment I saw it, I was like, yep, nope, that has to be a dorm item. This is absolutely adorable, and if I would have known I had this purse in my inventory, I probably would be using it for every single outfit I make. This purse is adorable. Maybe that's just me. I'm not a very feminine, not a very big feminine person when it comes to like making outfits. I do have some feminine outfits, but I prefer masculine outfits. But this purse is beautiful. I love it and would die to see it be a dorm item. And the final item, well, items for today's episode is going to have to be the party hats. I want all 3 party hats as dorm items. I don't care if they're old. I don't care if you can't find a way. Find a way. I want them as dorm items right now. I want to hang them up in my dorm. I want to put them on stuffed animals. I want to just have them hanging in my dorm. These are some of my favorite hats. I love these hats so much. I love using them for outfits, even if they are quote unquote out of date or older. I absolutely love these. These are adorable. And please, please, if you have any items that you would love to see in the dorms, let me know in the comments below. Drop a like if you'd like to see more videos like this, obviously. And did you agree with any of the items I shared? If not, tell me why. If you like the video, like the video. If you don't like the video, dislike it, you know. But let me know in the comments why you didn't like today's video. Let me know how I can improve in the future, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!